So what is a cooperative? Well, it's a member-owned and democratically controlled business that provides products or services to their members. Cooperatives traditionally form because there is a need not being met by the marketplace. People come together as members of a cooperative to receive services that are not either available, not affordable, or for some other mutually beneficial reason. Now, co-ops range from shops on Main Street to large multi-million-dollar businesses that would qualify for the Fortune 500. One of the things that cooperatives can do is provide size and scale to address an economic challenge either in a local market or on a national basis. Some co-ops that you might recognize, for example, are Land O'Lakes, Recreational Equipment Incorporated, Navy Federal Credit Union here in this area, Ace Hardware, all are cooperatives. Now, cooperatives are value-based businesses. Because they're owned and democratically controlled by their members, the people who use them to buy their services and goods and products, they're not controlled by outside investors. Co-op members elect their board of directors from within the membership. Co-ops return surplus revenues to the members, not to outside investors as investor-owned businesses. Co-ops are motivated not by profit, but by service to meet their members' needs for affordable, high-quality goods and services. Co-ops exist solely to serve their members. I'd like to dig into a little bit deeper about cooperatives in healthcare. Over the last 20 years, healthcare-related cooperatives has emerged as a key strategy for keeping healthcare costs and insurance premiums affordable for consumers and small business, controlling high cost of prescription drugs, helping community-owned nonprofit hospitals remain independent, improving the quality of home-based healthcare and assisted living, and helping small independent pharmacists compete with the big box stores. Healthcare cooperatives were highlighted as an alternative to the public-run healthcare system as part of the Affordable Care Act that was passed last year. In its final version, the law includes a program called the Consumer-Owned and Oriented Plans, or co-op. Many health maintenance organizations were originally organized as consumer-owned cooperatives, but through competition and high cost of health care have reduced the number of these consumer-owned HMOs. But there are several that still exist. An example would be Health Partners, based in Minneapolis, the nation's largest consumer-owned HMO. The co-op and its related organizations provide health care services, insurance, and HMO coverage to nearly 1.25 million members. Group Health Cooperative, based in Seattle, is the nation's second largest consumer-governed nonprofit healthcare system. It provides coverage and care for 1 in 10 Washingtonians, nearly 600,000 people. Farmers Healthcare Cooperative was organized by Wisconsin farmers who were often excluded from the insurance plans because of the physical danger of their work. This is a very successful new cooperative. Purchasing and shared services cooperatives are growing in importance in healthcare. Purchasing co-ops now provide services to hospitals, independent pharmacies, and state governments. An example would be the Rural Wisconsin Healthcare Cooperative, which manages and provides services for 35 rural and general medical surgical hospitals who are their member owners. As I mentioned, independent pharmacies have joined together in cooperatives. With the advent of the big box stores offering pharmaceuticals at reduced prices, many small, independently owned pharmacists have lost customers. Pharmacy purchasing cooperatives allow small independent pharmacies to band together to leverage the buying power of their larger competitors. An example would be EPIC Pharmacies, was formed in 1983 to provide independent pharmacies the ability to compete on a level playing field with the chain drugstores through collective buying power. Today, EPIC represents over 1,400 independent pharmacies in the Mid-Atlantic region. Some hospitals rely on national purchasing and shared services cooperatives that provide group purchasing for medical devices, equipment, and other supplies, as well as trainings. These co-ops help their members offer quality health care services at affordable prices while remaining competitive with investor-owned hospitals. Without purchasing cooperatives, many small community-owned nonprofit hospitals would be even more subject to buyouts by investor-owned hospital networks. And a great example is VHA, is a nationwide cooperative owned and governed by community-owned healthcare systems and their physicians. VHA has more than 2,200 members. Some of the nation's leading healthcare institutions are members. It's not only negotiate contracts with sellers of suppliers for hospitals, leveraging its buying power, it also provides services relating to the clinical training, healthcare, worker safety, operational efficiency, management, and other healthcare-related services. Health insurance purchasing cooperatives allow small businesses and municipalities to band together to negotiate for improved healthcare coverage for employees. An example would be the Council on Smaller Enterprises in Cleveland, Ohio. A purchasing cooperative for the area businesses, it provides its small business members with access to 25 different healthcare plans and estimates that it saves small business some $45 million annually in premium costs. A great example that we're going to hear a lot more about later today are worker-owned cooperatives that have emerged largely in the home health care field, where employees are poorly paid and turnover is high. Worker-owned cooperatives offer better pay and ownership to their employees, resulting in improved living standards for healthcare workers, higher worker retention, and improved quality of care. Studies have shown that when worker cooperatives change the culture of a business, and these studies show that when workers own and control the business, productivity increases. You're going to hear about an example, the Cooperative Home Health Care Associates, a worker-owned healthcare services in the South Bronx of New York. It's the nation's largest worker cooperative, employing more than 1,000 people and offering worker owners higher pay and ownership benefits, as well as the advancement opportunities. It provides home health care aids on a contract basis to large health care providers. So why are cooperatives successful? The cooperative business model works to ensure that the board and management are in alignment with the members. Due to the fact that members are owners and utilize the goods and services, there's an ongoing reinforcement to serve the needs of the members. Contrast this with for-profit investor organizations, which seeks to maximize return to the investors, often to the detriment of the consumer or the employee. Cooperatives operate in a wide variety of businesses, and there are many different applications of the business model. The flexibility in meeting so many different types of needs is one reason that it's so attractive. It also creates some great challenges and uncertainty in the marketplace as to the true definition of a cooperative. With few exceptions, there are no rules governing the use of the term cooperative sectors, referring to the industries in which these cooperatives operate. Cooperatives are found throughout the economy, in agriculture, in childcare and preschool, financial services, food, funeral and memorial societies, healthcare, housing, insurance, and utilities. There are 4 different types of cooperatives: consumer, worker, producer, and purchasing cooperatives. In the United States today, we have over 29,000 cooperatives with 120 million members and $3 trillion in assets. We hope that the International Year of Cooperatives will be the key leverage that we can raise the profile of cooperatives so that more and more people are looking to the cooperative business model to provide solutions in their communities. We're going to see great examples of that today with the healthcare cooperatives that are going to be highlighted. People getting together in their local communities and solving their own problems, bringing real products and services to their communities where the market has failed. So I want to congratulate the cooperatives that are here today for your success and how you've used the cooperative business model in a unique way to serve people in our communities better. So thank you very much.